fans are here. The drivers are ready. The time is now. This is the Daytona 500. What's up, race fans? Randy Orton, Fan 2011, and I'm back here for you once again for, you guessed it, the season premiere of Season 3 of the PORWC Pepsi Cup Series, the third annual PORWC Pepsi Cup Series Daytona 500. So far, we've had a crazy speed weeks, and it's all about to come to a conclusion right here with the Daytona 500. Of course, you saw with the nationwide race, Michael Norman coming away with a close finish, with a close victory over Matthew McMurray. And now Michael Norman will look to sweep over speed weeks with hopes of a win here. Now I've decided to add a bunch of more special elements to this race because this is the Daytona 500. But of course, you know, it's going to be a great season. It's going to be a great season. Of course, we got a lot of storylines here in the so far in the 500. Of course, Dylan Poteet is our two-time defending Pepsi Cup Series champion, but he'll be starting somewhere towards the back of the pack. Then you got the rivalry between Danny Wells and Preston Plord, and I'll tell you, there's no love lost between those two guys. They want to beat the living hell out of each other. And now we take it over to our PA announcer, Midnight Magic. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Alright guys, well, it is now time to get the engines fired up and ready to go, but let's take a look at some of the notables in the starting grid first before we get underway. Of course, Lyndon Wright was the Bud Shootout winner, so he'll be starting on the pole. He'll be right next to Sean Henley, who won 4 races last year, and that's pretty impressive. We'll see if Sean Henley, now at the 36 race schedule, can follow up with some more wins here for Season 3. The two Gatorade Duel winners, Ricky Hawk, Justin Perry, who won Gatorade Duel number 1, will be starting 3rd, and Ricky Hawk will be starting 4th, as for winning Gatorade Duel number 2. Of course, we got a bunch of rookies here, such as Wolfgang Mason and Jacob Lawler making up row 3, as well as the 3rd runner-up from Season 2, Sean Galligan. Our runner-up from last season, Trent Dunham, he'll be starting 11th. And our defending champ, where is our defending champ? There's Dylan Poteet. He'll be starting back in 32nd position. Of course, I described the rivalry between Danny Wells and Preston Plord. Danny Wells will start in the 26th position. Preston Plord actually had an engine change right before the race, so because of the engine change, Preston Plord will have to go to the rear of the field. Those are just some of the notables in the starting grid, and now we take you to the starting lineup, a little more detailed starting lineup, but just for this race, though. So here comes the starting lineup.
Hold on, 'cause I'm letting go. I'm gonna lasso your heart like a rodeo. I'm gonna give you some till you want some more. 'Cause all I see is an open door, and I see where it's leading me. All of this energy been bottled up way too long. It's powerful, powerful. You see what I'm getting at? I'm ready for all of that. If I'm not a star, you're blind. I've got rings on my fingers and glitter in my hair. I bought a one-way ticket and I just got here. I'm gonna run this town, run this town. I'm gonna run this town, run this town. I've got high heel stilettos and I'm kicking in doors and kissing your ass ain't what my lipstick's for. I'm gonna run this town, run this town. I'm gonna run this town, run this town tonight. I'm climbing high, but there ain't no net. You like to see me jump, I bet. Well, every day's just like Russian roulette. I'm gonna play, play, play with no regrets. 'Cause I'm tired of second best, tired of sitting bitch, tired of hypocrites, twisted like licorice. I'm crushing them in my fist, hushing their ignorance. You had your chance, now it's mine. I've got rings on my fingers and glitter in my hair. I bought a one-way ticket and I just got here. I'm gonna run this town.
I love the way you look at me. I feel the pain you place inside. You lock me up inside your dirty cage. Well, I'm alone inside my mind. I like to teach you all the rules. I get to see them set in stone. I like it when you chain me to the bed, but then your secrets never show. I need to feel you. You need to feel me. I can't control you. You're not the one for me. No, I can't control you. You can't control me. I need to feel you. So I said, hey, bound. I love the way you rake my skin. I feel the hate you place inside. I need to get your voice out of my head, 'cause I'm the guy you'll never find. I think you know all of the rules. There's no expressions on your face. I hope that someday you will let me go. Release me from my dirty cage. I need to feel you. You need to feel me. I can't control you. You're not the one for me. No.
Well, that was the starting lineup for you, and now it's time to get them engines fired up and start the season premiere of Season 3 of the Pepsi Cup Series. Well, guys, we are ready to go racing. Here we go. 24 laps, 42 drivers, and only one winner. Who will it be? Now let's take a look if any of the other drivers are going to have a problem, and John Waycross has a problem already. Right at the start, John Waycross. Oh boy, look, the clutch. He's telling me the clutch has broke. Oh boy, that has got to be a tough break for John Waycross, the rookie. First start in the Pepsi Cup Series, and it ends up in a broken clutch. Tough break for the 83 team. 300,000 plus fans, a record attendance. Oh, we got another car smoking. Green flag is already out. There's another car already smoking. And it's Red Bell, the female driver in this field. Oh boy. Well, now it's a 40 car battle here for the win. Oh man. Two tough breaks right there. First for John Waycross, then for Red Bell. Oh man, can this get any more work? Could this get any worse? Who knows what could happen? And right there, we already saw two of the cars in the field just break. Well, look at this. They're already 3 wide. Henley's going to bounce off the wall. Will he cause any wrecks? No, he won't. Uh-oh, there might be something more to this. Might be something more. Oh, there they go. There they go. Preston Plord's around. Preston Plord is around. The yellow flag is out. Hard hit into the driver's side of Preston Plord, and the yellow flag is out. They are now racing back to the line for the lead as the first yellow flag has come out on lap 2. And Trent Dunham got the inside advantage, and he will take over the lead off turn 4. But who knows what else could happen? William Duncan and James Qualls are in the garage too. Oh, there was a questionable move by Ty Naughton right there, but he did not take the lead, so Ty Naughton will be good to go. That was a questionable move by Ty Naughton going below the yellow line. Got to be careful. You cannot pass below that yellow line, that out of bounds line. That is if he did pass Trent Dunham at the line, that would be an illegal pass, and he would receive a disqualification. Oh, Randy Carpenter and now Dylan Young, I think they might have gotten involved in that incident as well and I think Seth Cole also got a piece of that one too. Oh, I think Tony Blazer has some damage to that 38 machine. He's got a lot of damage to the rear. Oh, Emilio Navarrete, heavy damage to the hood of the 6 car. Oh, I think Dylan Poteet might have also gotten a piece of it. Looks like Wolfgang Mason, Pichu London, and Ricky Hawk also have some damage. I think more cars got involved in this than it was. I don't know if there was a second incident or if there was more cars that got involved. And now Sean Henley and Richard Johnson are heading to pit road. Oh man, there might have been more cars than what we thought about. There might have been more cars involved than what we thought. So let's take a look. We'll put us under the yellow flag for the first time this race. Stay tuned. This is what brings us under the caution for the first time this race. At Preston Plord, I saw there were actually that's confirmed that there were 2 incidents in this one. Now Preston Plord, oh you got to be kidding me! Preston Plord just goes head on into Randy Carpenter, and then Luke Martin's gonna get involved. But you saw a couple of cars on the apron. Wait, how the hell did Dylan Young get on the apron? Oh wait, this might have been the first of those incidents. Oh, Joseph Lombard got some contact from Richard Johnson, and then that's gonna force Dylan Young all the way to the apron right here. But then watch what happens. Watch what happens. Gonna come back up the racetrack head on into Tony Blazer, Dylan Poteet, and Seth Cole, Emilio Navarrete as well. And then Randy Carpenter is gonna get into William Duncan and James Qualls here. And for Preston Plord, well, the PORWC officials are not liking that, because that could have been avoided, because the one where Dylan Young went into the apron, that was caused by contact from Richard Johnson, but Preston Plord willfully turned Randy Carpenter, and that could have certainly been avoided, but unfortunately for Preston Plord, he decided to try and go outside the rules. We're going to have to get a ruling from the PORWC officials whether or not Preston Plord will get a disqualification or not. But look at this. Randy Carpenter, the guy that he turned, he's up in smoke. He's done for the day. So the PORWC officials are going to be thinking about this one. They are thinking either whether to keep Preston Plord racing or disqualify him from the race and give him no points. And remember, you get a disqualification, that's no points. So that would not be something that you would want right at the start of the season. And for Preston Plord, well, he could be causing a lot of trouble here, so he's got to be careful. We'll get back to so a lot of cars got involved in that one incident. Let's take you back to the race back to the start-finish line, and it was pretty interesting. It got pretty interesting at the race to the start-finish line. This was pretty interesting right here. Take a look at our bird's eye view camera. You saw Trent Dunham try to block Ty Naughton, but then Ty Naughton really had to go all the way down. He just barely went off the yellow line, but he did not pass Trent Dunham. So either way, Ty Naughton would not be penalized because he did not pass Trent Dunham at the line, so Trent Dunham would still be the leader. So we're under the yellow flag for the first time this race, and then we'll get back to green flag racing. we'll get back to green flag racing right after this. Don't go away. We're back. Pace cars giving us the one to go. Let's give ourselves a top 10 rundown. Trent Dunham's the leader, Ty Naughton second, Justin Perry third, Zohar Manood fourth, and Stephen Whitman rounds at the top 5. Ryan Cooper is in 6th, Lyndon Wright 7th, Ryan Richards 8th, Michael Norman 9th, and Charles Jackson rounds at the top 10. You see John Waycross is 2 laps down, actually. Yes, I am correct, 2 laps down. As I can see, Red Bell, James Qualls, William Duncan, Randy Carpenter, Dylan Young, Tony Blazer, Emilio Navarrete, and Ricky Hawk have DNF'd. 8 cars DNF'd from the race, and the PORWC officials are saying Preston Plord did deliberately turn Randy Carpenter, so Preston Plord will incur a disqualification. So tough luck for Preston Plord right from the start of this season. Green flag is back out in the air for the restart on lap 7. Now here comes an interesting part. John Waycross could play an interesting part in this race because he is a lap down car. He is trying to get one of his 2 laps back. But seemingly the cars are seemingly John Waycross he does have all the speed from that clutch problem he had earlier before the race even started. And by the way, guys, I already told you this, Preston Plord has been disqualified from the race, so Preston Plord automatically finishes dead last. So wherever he finishes, everyone will move up a spot or so, and Ryan Cooper almost went below the yellow line. Ryan Richards got turned around by John Dillon there, but he's able to save it, but he's going to lose a lot of positions. Now the rest of the pack's coming. Look out. Oh man, this is getting anxious now. And now Ben Paul has gone to the apron. Now Ben Paul is going to lose a lot of positions. Man, this is full adrenaline racing here as Stephen Whitman now has taken over the lead off turn 4. John Dillon's right behind him, and there you got Ryan Cooper, Justin Perry, Trent Dunham. That is the top 6 actually. Yeah, the top 5 actually. Now you got Eric Burton with a full head of steam. He's coming into the mix as well. We cycle through the field here. John Waycross trying to get his lap back, and he will. John Waycross will get a lap back. Now Stephen Whitman is off the wall. He's going to lose a lot of positions. And it's Eric Burton who leads a lap, and he gets a bonus point. We're 3 laps away from the halfway point, by the way. It's Eric Burton, Trent Dunham, Justin Perry. That is the top 3. John Dillon currently leads the next pack. And 4th, they're wrecking already on turn 1. Oh, man. Richard Johnson's around. Sean Henley. Luke Martin is flipping over via Seth Cole. Dylan Poteet stopped dead on the track. Oh, man. And I think something might have happened, and Sean Henley, he's on pit road. Barney Ward might have gotten a piece of it. Oh, man. And Eric Burton will beat the field to the line. John Waycross, whoa! Careful there, you gotta look out. I don't know what that was for. He almost turned Eric Burton right there, but Eric Burton will beat the field to the line, followed by Trent Dunham, Justin Perry 3rd, Charles Jackson 4th, Ryan Cooper rounds at the top 5. But wow, there were a couple of cars riding the catch fence and flipping over on turn 1, as we saw right there. We'll have to take a good look at that as we are under the yellow flag for the second time this race. Stay tuned. This is what put us under the yellow flag for the second time this race, and let's take a look at this. And you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Preston Plord again. He's gonna bounce off Ryan Richards and get into Stephen Whitman. And I don't know if and there, James McLeod's going to give a little shot to Preston Plord, but then what happens in front of them, something's going to happen right around here. You see Brandon Bain, Lyndon Wright, and Richard Johnson and Alexander Jones trying to use the 2-car draft, but then Alexander Jones is going to get into the left rear quarter panel of Richard Johnson, who gets into Lyndon Wright, right about here, the pole sitter Lyndon Wright, and that's gonna cause some that's gonna cause a lot of confusion. Now watch these other cars. They're gonna the first car. Now watch these other cars. They're gonna come back up the racetrack. And Richard Johnson right into Barney Ward and Sean Henley. A hard hit right there, and then right around here you're gonna see a Lyndon Wright. Lyndon Wright's gonna flip over right here. Slides back up the racetrack. Oh man, nowhere to go for our defending champ. Nowhere to go for the defending champ. And Luke Martin right there, hard hit into Dylan Poteet. And Seth Cole is gonna get into the mix here as well. Man, and look at Lyndon Wright, Luke Martin flipping over like at least 7 or 8 times right there. Maybe 9 or 10. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars took a hard hit right there. But we got to see what happened with Preston Plord again. If he's doing this another time, then we need to do. Then the PORWC officials need to do something. Did he do that intentionally, or was that caused by Stephen Whitman bouncing off the outside wall? Hold on, we're gonna have to get a better angle at this. Maybe this will give us a better angle. Oh, I think that's very questionable right there for Preston Plord. That's going to be a questionable call by Preston Plord right there to do something like that. That's the second time that Preston Plord has gotten into someone. If that is if what the PRWC officials are going to rule here, if they rule that a flagrant move, then Preston Plord could be suspended a couple of races. And then you saw the wrecks that happened in front of them with all those drivers. Man, a lot of drivers are getting hammered here at Daytona. This is the race back to the start-finish line, and it got really interesting here as well. Would be Eric Burton who beats the field to the line, but man, and look at this. Another close call here for Eric Burton, because the track was closing up. John Waycross tried to fall back in line. Man, Eric Burton was literally that close to losing his lead. But it would be Eric Burton, followed by Trent Dunham, Justin Perry, Charles Jackson, and Ryan Cooper, the top 5. And now we get back to green flag racing right now. We're back. Pace Cars giving us the one to go once again. Eric Burton's the leader, followed by Trent Dunham, Justin Perry, Charles Jackson, Ryan Cooper. That's the top 5. Liam Mervig's in 6th, John Dillon 7th, Sam Young in 8th, Anthony McCrory 9th, and Jacob Lawler rounds at the top 10. John Waycross and Joseph Lombard are a lap down. More cars have DNF from the incident, as you can see here. Seth Cole, Luke Martin, Dylan Poteet, Barney Ward, Lyndon Wright, Sean Henley, and Richard Johnson have all DNF'd. So now we're down to 27 cars. And the PRWC officials have ruled that Preston Plord has been given strike 2 in this one, and if Preston Plord does cause another incident, if Preston Plord causes any more trouble in this, that could be a suspension. So Preston Plord, by the way, has already been disqualified, so he will finish dead last and he will receive no points. We've already passed the halfway point, so Eric Burton has led at the halfway point, so he gets another bonus point for leading at the halfway point. 10 to go now as the pace car hits pit road once again. Green flag is back out for the restart on lap 15. Again, it's going to take maybe a lap or two to get the cars up to full speed. As Trent Dunham stuck on the outside, he's losing a couple of positions. Now Justin Perry and Charles Jackson are looking for those valuable positions. But here comes Liam Ervig to the inside, looking to go to the inside line. And now they're going 3 wide again here with Sam Young. They were 3 wide for a moment. You see I saw a couple of cars are off the pace, such as Stephen Whitman and Wolfgang Mason are a bit off the pace here, as they're towards the back of the pack. Now you got Sam Young trying to get back in contention here for the win, as well as Liam Ervig. But here comes Brandon Bain in the 22, Eric Burton's teammate of Penske Racing. This will be the last season of Dodge's for Dodge in the PORWC Pepsi Cup Series, because, of course, I'm going to be switching to the rumored BR13 mod next season for season 4, as Justin Perry has led 2 laps so far, so he's already received a bonus point. Now we have 8 laps to go. Now I got a pretty good battle here for the rest of the field, and it looks like the yellow flag is out again. Oh, Stephen Whitman and Ty Naughton got involved. Yes, the yellow flag is out. So an incident involving Stephen Whitman and Ty Naughton has brought us under the yellow flag once again. And it's Justin Perry who beats the field to the line. Let's take a look. We'll put us under the yellow flag for the 3rd time this race. Stay tuned. Here's what put us under the yellow flag for the 3rd time this race. And Ty Naughton, you see him, Ty Naughton, going to bounce off the outside wall. Everyone has to dive to the inside. But it's going to be Stephen Whitman right here who's going to get the worst end of this. Oh, let's take a look at that again. Right here, just slams head on into Ty Naughton. Tough break for those two who started towards the front of the field, and they will put us under the yellow flag for the 3rd time in this race. And I think only Justin Perry did cross the line at the when they came to the stripe. As you saw, all the other cars were slowing down. So Justin Perry is the leader at this point. Sam Young is 2nd, Brandon Bain 3rd, Charles Jackson 4th, Ryan Cooper rounds out the top 5, and we'll be right back to more green flag racing right after this. Don't go away. We're back. Pascal giving us the one to go once again. Justin Perry is the leader, followed by Sam Young, Brandon Bain 3rd, Charles Jackson 4th, Ryan Cooper. That's your top 5. Liam Murphy's in 6th, Eric Burton 7th, Trent Dunham in 8th, Anthony McCrory 9th, and Jake Cole rounds at the top 10. As you can see, Ty Naughton and Stephen Whitman are still on the racetrack. This will be the final restart of the day here. This will be the final restart of the race, and we'll have 3 laps to go for this race. And if the yellow flag were to come out, then the race would be over. So 300,000 plus here, ready to see some more racing as the pace car hits the pit road one more time. Green flag is back under the air for 3 more laps. And this is it. Now is the time to make your move to the front. It's Justin Perry trying to block Brandon Bain, but Brandon Bain has the inside line. He's got the inside advantage. Liam Ervig trying to ride on that inside line. Oh, gotta be careful. Uh-oh. Oh, Liam Ervig's losing positions now. He went on the apron, and now he's going to lose positions. That's going to allow Brandon Bain to pull away to the lead. And now here comes Ryan Cooper and Brandon Bain's teammate Eric Burton in the mix as well. Now Eric Burton's on the apron. Well, you got a lot of cars moving into the apron, and we got 2 to go now. This time by, yellow flag is not out. Brandon Bain stuck on the high side. And now it's Ryan Cooper taking over the lead. And now the question is, will Eric Burton work with his teammate Brandon Bain, or will Eric Burton look for the win himself? Of course, we still have 1 more lap to go, and remember, any of these cars can win it. Any of these cars can win it. Is the yellow flag going to come out? No, it is not. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go. This is it. This is now the time. Coming into turns 1 and 2, you see Liam Ervig trying to go to the inside line. Trying to use the inside advantage to his advantage. Ryan Cooper trying to defend the lead right now, but Liam Ervig's got full head of steam, but is there enough time? Coming off turn 4. Yellow flag. There is no incident whatsoever. And here they come to the stripe. It's Ryan Cooper who takes home the Great American Race. What a job well done by Ryan Cooper, Dylan Poteet's friend, and for Dylan Poteet, it's not really a great race for the defending champ, but for his buddy Ryan Cooper, it's going to be the greatest moment of his life. A winner, finally, in the PORWC Pepsi Cup Series is Ryan Cooper. Brandon Bain pretty much had that, but then he couldn't run down Ryan Cooper, so he'll end up second. How about Liam Ervig, who crosses the line in third. Eric Burton will cross the line in fourth, and Charles Jackson will round out the top 5. And we got a couple of cars. We saw, oh, there might have been an incident. Oh, Trent Dunham, Ty Naughton, Wolfgang Mason, and Justin Perry. Oh man, there might have been an incident that happened towards the back of the leaders here, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to take a good look at what happened on that last lap. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. This is the one incident that happened right on the final lap. As you see, Jake Cole's gonna slide up the racetrack. He gets into Justin Perry. He lost control of his car. Oh man, close call for Zohar Manoud and Danny Wells. Close call for those guys, but watch these guys. They're gonna come back up the racetrack. Oh man, what's going on here? What's going on here is oh, Trent Dunham was slowing down. Oh man, something broke on Trent Dunham's car. All of a sudden, hit the clutch broke on Trent Dunham's car, and right there, oh, hard hit from Justin Perry into Trent Dunham. James McLeod just barely missing that, and John Dillon just barely getting a piece of that one. And then Jake Cole went up the racetrack. Jake Cole was the second subject of that. And right there, he gets head-on into Pichu London. John Waycross going to get a piece of that one. Oh, and then I think, Wolfgang Mason, Ty Naughton, they're going to get in the mix here as well. Look at Sean Galligan trying to maneuver his way through the carnage. And Justin Perry upside down on his roof. He's going to flip over a couple of times. Sean Galligan did get a piece of that. Sean Galligan runs into his buddy John Dillon. And let's now take you to the race to the line here. Let's take you to the race to, well, they already, oh wait, that happened that already happened after the cars crossed the start-finish line. Let's take you all the way back to the race to the line. That incident happened right after the cars crossed the stripe. Take you through this frame by frame. And yes, it would be Ryan Cooper who finally picks up a victory in the Pepsi Cup Series. Brandon Bain in second, Liam Ervig third. Close battle here for fourth. Eric Burton getting fourth over Charles Jackson. Sam Young in sixth. Jacob Lawler, great day for Jacob Lawler in seventh. Joseph Lombard with another great day. He'll end up in eighth. Ryan Cooper in ninth. And if I'm correct, Justin Perry did cross the line, so he will end up 10th. There you see the rest of the cars crossing the start-finish line, and that is when the incident happened. That was pretty much unintentional. I don't think the PORWC officials are going to be giving out any penalties for that, but congratulations to Ryan Cooper, his first career PORWC Pepsi Cup Series victory, and now we take you to your official race results. There's a look at your official race results. Congratulations to Ryan Cooper, finally a winner in the Great American Race. He's actually finally a winner in the Pepsi Cup Series, but what a way to get your first win in the Pepsi Cup Series, winning the Great American Race. Brandon Bain and Liam Ervig will finish second and third. They make up the podium. Eric Burton and Charles Jackson will round out the top 5. Sam Young, Jacob Lawler, Ryan Richards, Justin Perry, and Jake Cole round out the top 10. 11th through 20th now, Zohar Manoud, Anthony McCrory, Danny Wells, Trent Dunham, James McLeod, John Dillon, Michael Norman, Pichu London, Alexander Jones, and Ben Paul is actually in the 20th position because Preston Plord has the disqualification. So everyone from 21st on down moves up a position. So 21st is Sean Galligan, 22nd Wolfgang Mason, 23rd Ty Naughton, 24th Stephen Whitman, 25th is actually Joseph Lombard because I actually made a mistake. 25th is Joseph Lombard because he was a lap down, and 26th is John Waycross. Those are the cars that finished the race. 15 cars have DNF'd from the race. From 27th is Richard Johnson, 28th Sean Henley, 29th Lyndon Wright, 30th is Barney Ward, 31st Dylan Poteet, 32nd Luke Martin, 33rd Seth Cole, 34th Ricky Hawk, 35th Emilio Navarro, 36th Tony Blazer, 37th Dylan Young, 38th Randy Carpenter, 39th William Duncan, 40th James Qualls, 41st is Red Bell, and Preston Plord, as per the disqualification, finishes dead last and gets no points. So we had a pretty interesting race here, to say the least, here at the Great American Race. And again, congratulations to Ryan Cooper, his first career PORWC Pepsi Cup Series victory. And what a way to get your first career victory in the great first career Pepsi Cup Series victory in the Great American Race. It has been a great weekend, a great speed weeks here at Daytona, but we must now say farewell, and we will see Daytona later on again in the season. This is actually the only track where this season where we will be visiting twice. Of course, we will be going under the lights later on in the season in Daytona, and we are going to head west to the desert in Phoenix, and it's going to be an interesting short track there. You're not going to see many short tracks in my schedule, but we will be racing at Phoenix, and it's going to be interesting with the new surface that has been furnished over there in the desert. All right, guys. Well, before I make this need to make this official, as you can see right here. There you go. It is now official. Well, guys, it's been we're off to a fast start here. We're off to a great start here in the PORWC Pepsi Cup Series, and I'm hoping for a great season. Now with the 36 race schedule, it's going to be even more of a sense of urgency to win the championship. All right, guys, this is Randy Orton Fan 2011, aka Summerley NASCAR Fan 34. It's Aaron Williams, and I'm signing off. Goodbye from Daytona. This race has been brought to you by Pepsi Next. Crisp, refreshing, amazing. Pepsi Next. I'm out.
Yeah.